Well, as I said, we must say, try and come on and say this is the last leg. A bedroom on Adom TV. Yes, she share anymore. Yes, she say don't know about permanent education. You know we brand on about permanent education. We are always grateful for your time and for also your contribution towards the program. My baby can say the name for Mesa Atrasi, a former deputy minister, energy former minister, tourism, and member of parliament, former Sekunde, and what's not Wakwaba. And my very, very own, Bente, and I Bente, whichever way. Bente. Patrick, it is saying, maybe I come, conscious come. The last time, maybe I want to, I'm forcing my enough time for them to say a lot of good things about you.
Sure. Na me catch room so we ade kra as I share boss say you the beba woman so many producers arrangement so almost program
okay so e do bibia say amenda akwasi nsia so ase na yentu nyina ho for before probably yen pay for share en common ase no message say over the time we've propagated a lot of falsehood, especially in the media. You know, and then political actors also, they've said a lot of things that are so sad. Are unfortunate. Say, Obia or opposition or criticize it. Are very, very important and forthright and very encouraging, very rational. About power pay. Those things that he spoke against are a challenge. So I say, criticize, constructively and genuinely. Because of times, three major things. Let us help this administration to fight the illegal mining issue. Say, I know in opposition a lot of things no more. But the rate at which, even at the backyard of the sector minister himself, and the impunity, because fortunately for me, the past 3 weeks continues, and I want to make them agro with videos and with interviews. And these are clear members of the ruling NDC. Our Masenya Akukudro Ekache will say, Opekra Fako Hague. And the painful aspect is that you know, they believe in the moral. That's how dangerous and sad the situation is. Mesremo, Adansi abro madwene mentias yeso. And they have the courage to tell me that MPP when the Becca say, Opa Kofre Police Commander bra. And this is Western of ourselves making dominance, Diaso, Ayamfure, Bogoso, Takwa, and then in Zima. No be na coffee kuran obeka na mia na makujina. And fortunately for me, na obi so ka ho. Timesre, because of how we have politicized almost national issues, if we are not careful, getting proper and permanent solutions to one, the fight against an illegality in terms of our mining sector will be difficult. The minister, I pray for him. It's not a joke. The Tosubi. As of last week, na go so pampam ni free Ghana ejumem. Eyesaw. Esa de yetwato. How on earth an obi be ejuma 6 months, most of probation. It nipa 20 na eye probation ni wi nyina. Obi an se mfata se. Ye be fa no ejuma ya pam 20 nyina. What is this? And Ghana for Mundio, more I have Musabri Winano. The other side of the coin is writing it down. Obia, Mijini ever force Habri Wibian. Ababi Sisana Abani Ba, Abanba Pamun everyone. Because now we are blatantly refusing to administer what the laws of the land says. I have 3 PhD holders in revered Ghana institutions. Omaji Aketua for 1 year, 6 months. Yapamom. It's just now becoming something untoward. Me as also say NDC and NP. Me as also crowd. Because don't ye born any na come amount you know a Dania was be bia agency. I go on so and that can wa ye can you na because ye treat your so. O yere o kan ni bi o boafo bi o baby o nana bi o siwa bi a. The import of the conversation is that let's be patriotic and shift a bit from partisanship and bitterness and I'll pay you back and propaganda. A dear young, maybe you won't pay attention to it. You pay 2 years and you're my cano, you're careful. You're careful because in our quest to get power, you make my can be bria. I feel you be not be more. Yeah, when you're just a problem. You have a problem when the president flies his brother's jet. You have a problem. You think it's a problem? Or you think it's not a problem? If it is not, why was somebody flying a private jet and it was the order of the day? Why? Why did they say come once and papa? And our foreign minister, I thank God now you're a foreign minister. You can control some of the propaganda you speak. Now you're a normal MP. You said a lot of things that were just propaganda. And then our vice president is where? Outside the premise of this country. Seeking for what? Medical attention. Dr. Baumia. And you were all over. All over. The political actors and yes and which I am a part of it, is becoming unbecoming. It's heartbreaking now. Because you are not guaranteed as a Ghanaian that confidence to say, I am a proud Ghanaian. Now your boldness and your pride is dependent on whether your party is in power or you're in opposition. You behave like an orphan. Mr. Rebibiri is not in to satisfy anybody. It's to build a certain foundation that we can all be proud to say that we are Ghanaians because people are wailing and crying. I don't know my age, 1 year, 6 months. Now I buy no for no reason. It's not pleasant. It's not. And let me finally end with a thank you, and I'll say more prayerful to the Interior Minister. I bear the order of the day. Frank Asempana, Manu Assessor Soldier 4-4, Police 4-4, no more dinechi. For what? Software winner, no Assessor Soldier 4-8, Police 4-9, no more dinechi, no more take it by 1,000. Hey, let me tell you. The military and the police, no, I saw for bags. Any asika for binimu mpaboa. No, omudi di omo chino mu baby omo ka. Na who born dog? Now, see, for illegal miners now, police guard, protection, omo kobana soldier for military. Bomb. This is the country that we are living in. Anybody can call the bluff of the military and the police service. What do you mean? What do you mean? It's the Honorable Interior Minister, if only you can enforce this one for us. That time cry. Ukwa yasi abaka se jese abamu penyu bi ana se sebi nipa bi a ubahwe na nipa bi saa keke. Te hwe no. Lokona obi ono fraud atware ne ho ahia na okuta Benz assign DV plate mi no soldier 4-4 police 4-4 osia as a mampanyin na eba. It's a shame. It's a shame. And let's be careful. Yeah, can you say because the country is gradually getting to a very lawless society. Nobody fears anybody again. And me pamucho mumwa de ubone central for me can be. Yes, say nyoma bebre omani. The level at which we give platforms and ourselves, we give ourselves the opportunity to insult, to lie, to blackmail and character assassinate, to set unproductive agendas at the expense of the country. Are we not sad? that where one of the biggest revenue at the Bureau of Mine Bian Ewono. All the state security apparatus there. The country has been singing for the past 20 days that containers are, and everybody is happy, and we are saying MPP NDs, MPP NDs, MPP NDs. Oh, we 25 years, we 30 March, and so what? The containers are here, and the I-10 are in our day band here. Send the other a cable. Mr. It is just to give you this word for all of us to think through. I am a proud Ghanaian. You definitely have to be a proud Ghanaian. On this note, Lawyer Mesa, Akwaba.
Amani, Minchia waiting for, and when you win and pay, can't secunifu. Na, and the pay, I'm a menu aji, papa. Even though it's a call that is coming rather late. But better late than never. Ozande say media for the fourth realm of the estate. When you could na wakasa da makasa na peya. Nke yantu se won could be me akati they could do you. Look, you've hit the nail right on its head. Some nana can. Yen didn't know. And I pay do studio how we make up about them. So the kinds of things that I was saying. Say, Speaker of Parliament over the weekend also about your National Integrity Award. Who be sending message called Joy FM. Then about pass them integrity test now. The kinds of things that we do to ourselves. The president travels. Last week, Nathan also national security for we investigate. It was on but I mean, the chief of staff was invited to come and answer questions in that regard. Yet, the president is flying private jet. I can also under the Nana brothers hey. Na private jet no to odunsu no odugum. Landing charges oko undia. Professor Nana Jane, unfortunate situation. Last Friday, yeah. But based on medical advice, so the way you need to corner, why not? Man, that's the hand of your politics. So, look. Ne papa menye denka ye botum ya build yen medical infrastructure ne capacity such that obia ntapoa yetum ye hwa hana Pabrochi krano within the countries they travel when the need arises. Osende be yere baby or ye bi wo UK no expect no Germany oben they will fly him. But time Dr. Baumia no can. The kinds of things that people said in this country. Yeah, principled politics will grow now. No principle. Now, Kobandan and the nature also I'm paying John Mahama call gathering. It's calling for national unity. National unity. When you are terminating people's employment. That's 1.5 years. Obi Wafan or National Communication Authority, 2017, where in AD?
2017.
Man, I'm a catcher. 2017. NCA. Weekend Muko Sekune last week. Mukwe Michelle Bikru no catcher. 2017, where in AD? Yet the president comes to stand in the midst of us and tells us that we should build a country of national unity. How are you going to do it when you are terminating people's employment? How are we going to achieve it? Yeah, National Cathedral. how they bastardized it. And someone were careful. And then the next year, take PBM more here.
The minister was here.
Minister for
local government.
Of course, one made definitive position there.
But he expressed that.
But it clearly was obvious from his utterances. Hey, may I can or no. And why not? Yeah, you have to grow my Ghana. Important state event be here or car park. That's it. I glorified with a nice name, a forecourt of the state house. It's a car park. And so Mpensenpensenmu Akufo-Addo, when you didn't be there, look. We cannot continue to have important national events at a car park perpetually. It's a facility that serve as a multi-purpose unit for important state events and all that, by reason only of the fact that also a national cathedral didn't see. All hell.
There was too much propaganda around it.
Let me say, principled politics. No? Politics of vilification, painting black. Yeah, last year, Minister Sami on Metro TV, on this Galamsey issue, when we had gotten to the head, let me say, look, this politicization, whoa. Am I in time and another Danko Akufo-Addo, Obaya on Mpensenpensenmu in 2017. Na Galamsey ni kroma. Am I in this wasam? Na Galamsey ni. In fact, at the time that he made the statement that he would put his presidency on the line, was because of the clarion call from the public. He certainly was not succeeding. Why? Because we saw tapes of party functionaries.
Then MPP.
Then remember. Then MPP people were doing it. I agree.
Yeah.
Many problem, yeah. But when the president imposed the ban between 2018 and 2020, I'm finding politics.
That's correct.
Minerals Commission, people friend them, Tony Obin, and only Kweku Boyne. When Kidna Galamsey Santa can't go for the 1-2 million by more come wire. So during the second term, because of the seats that we lost, the president had to react because his party people too were giving him pressure. They, hey, Mr. President, yet Nahama gold mining site in now because of who policy against illegal mining. You lose your city now. It can continue. But was that the route to go? Especially with the reality that is confronting all of us. Look, I saw some data online. The extent of forest cover yet destroying Waganaha during Mr. Mahama's first term. Huge. It continued. By their politics. Because we realized that, hey, the greater majority of the Ghanaian middle class were not satisfied with Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo Nabane performance with the Galamsey. Rather than they never together, next the look. This is a low-go area for political chaskele. Yenye bold now as a political class. Yen take a certain principled position that would help us win this fight. No, yeah, the ball political chaskele.
But we don't want to continue. We don't need to continue.
I agree. 100%.
We don't need to continue. It's now hurting us.
Oh, it's been hurting us.
It's now getting so deep.
Dangerously deep.
Yeah.
I agree with you. On principled politics. Because as far as I'm concerned, wrong is wrong. Right is right. We all know why Mr. Mahama, when he was president during his first term, on Jetta. And I didn't condemn it because the exigencies would require him to travel. And then the mobile studio here last 2 weeks or 3 weeks. I said it, I don't have any difficulty if the president has to travel by private jet. Because I know the value of executive time. The president look at China. On Dubai, on airport for 6 hours transit. On full commercial. On Dubai 6 hours and send our transit work another country.
That's not possible.
It's a complete waste of the nation's time. So if he has to charter a plane and travel when his own jet is unavailable, why not? Are these people
referring to the bigger picture, not his person? You calm down.
I'm a menu. And I'm hoping that our colleagues will take inspiration from this call that you made this morning. You begin the process. Look, I was with some people. MPP for NDC for I call him party. Winning or losing an election. Now who says it takes you doing only the right things? You can do all the right things. But one issue. Yeah. It will lose. So I don't believe that NDC should fail for MPP to succeed. No. If they succeed, there will still be issues, sir. What be failure? We would do politics with it. I don't have any problem at all. Okay. But when it comes to nation building,
that's the challenge.
There's
no line between a national issue and a party issue.
We know. Oh, who says we don't know? Yenim. We know. Why? You think Okujetu Ablakwa, when he was MP, and also SAO, Sam Okujetu, SOA was about the oversight. Now, he also intercept documents. Why the president travels, this, that. Why you think he didn't know?
And those things.
You think he didn't know? Maybe some didn't know.
Well, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt.
You think he didn't know that was all propaganda?
And those things, the guy who's saying is those classified documents that are supposed to be with the national security, the NID, the finance ministry, those classified are now getting to people. Oh, Mama ain't gonna Ghana. This time they're making you.
Oh,
the documents are coming.
I agree with you 100%.
Honorable Bente, the documents from Mokampo, they are coming.
Oh, brother. Martin record this video at the crown for negotiate container sale.
Yeah.
People in the authority, between January and today, cocaine no could see a watching, even on the western corridor crying.
Okay, so you're on all the
journalists crowd or the right not to disclose their sources. Member of Parliament case statement, President issues social media post. In some threat.
Baby,
can you imagine?
Baby, it is not to suit any political.
And it was set a good tone. Now, my senior brother and so I follow suit. It is something that me who say, "Oh, ye na yemu." Nipa bia wo su papa ehinu. Mentro die firi. So de wonu kwala e wo fia. Ye wo akwala na wo fia se a. Wo ya de pa na wo kan na nani age, wo ya de pa wo kan na nani age. Ado be ya de a enye wo kan pe. The tennis obia fi se wo supa wo nemu. Nti se wo yese wo kan amana hu se onya onye entum. Ti ada ejina kwala no onim wiase ha bibia no. Ogitum se papa. Eye environment ye ntete e na fiase e de yen e kyerɛkyerɛ nneoma enye. Nanka ye fire ba ye ne de ye yo. Nti esu ne ye ban de beto ha so obi ye se ye mfomso a ya ntene tire no ewurawura na be wura yimu. Nti afei ya be ya amanyofo de ye nyina ne se ye pire omani ye nimpa se omani ye yo no ekwan we ne ye de fa so e be kwa fa nanso enam se we pese wono de ka so di anim eye me mama nyoko na eye ntino ya titi emu se multi party democracy ene emu acheche eno enti minim se minu ya dia wo ye eye pa nso enam se me pese me megi emu animunyam ntino baby amaka bibi afa no it could also be say omahene ade a obi asomasi e te se adwuma mu nyiyi a ya bai e bia nipa no de wo ye no ankane kwan so anso e wo se wafom na wo se ani ni di no amanyo sem nti no yen ka na okwan foforo bi so a ebe ma me mama nyokuo anya so mfaso na ne de wo me ehunu se aban mu eye mampanya so eye na hye bedwom any media fo nyina ye de hu fo
nyina
enti ende
especially the media
ene wo de ma me enka ye nyina ye fa se nyina edi hu fo pepepe e de anamo na ye tu se de minua panyiniti ha wagye atum se ne enye politics wo so aka kire se mu me nyina anwe oman no ho no e de ene ye se ye betu afaso man de nche yesu abakosem ene se e ma ye hu de efire de asie da amena ye te hai si ye bibu ye bibi a ye nyina so nyamfantum bi anya susue bi aka se ene ye nya ni sei na ye ni sei a esunsunsa so a beba no eni de ekoso wo Ghana no se ne ye sei ye nyina ye bom na ye nya adwunkura adwen oman ho a oman ni Ghana e betimi asesa no enansa
nema bibiri
in just nansa pe betimi asesa no na so da bia ye tena ha ye ka me ya me hwe mu studio me so na me hwe TV programs no me hwa na metia na maka se nti di omo kan nyina be kwa wie sei ko da bia me hwe da bia meti da bia me hwe da bia meti edie nsusuye edie nyinaye edie nkuonum ne yatete asi ho se de ne ye kan hai ye de betu anamo omani me susu se de wo de abai na no pai ye miense eti ye pe nka se ene yate ye ku obi ye ku no ne se de ekoso wabam nyina ye betrezi na da bia ya mankofo hu se asem esi yi aduru ha asem esi yi aduru ha go nsem bebre o ha e ba ye ka ye tete ye ka ya na ejem di se kwa ba na nse NDC wabamu ejapa betena ha o kan nyina saa ne so obam ye se yampe anu gina ye bi yantu anamo ne se ye de anu nko na beka de a ene ye begina be.
We are missing the boat when it comes to a lot of national issues where this is why matter now it try and collect over 1,000 papers. If you go to study the data now from 2014, the figures keeps increasing by every exams, more practice. Amount for survey, nobody is held responsible. Yachinipa tubia within 2 weeks now, we na amount for shebre assessor. The last one affected me more fast or your bar. Now look at the fear of parents. Omubo modern bias or shifting adrian but no as a coach from survey. Akran so share them suana osu. Now ye hunu o mamunu nyina say ye tu anamon bi kra said ye be ya next instruction be ba no yan san konya sa eni be anas yan I don't know yan tu e bo ase ne ndi say
issues no no start.
It's true but it's
I'm sure O level 1990 Mr. Machero.
Unicorn House, Mr. 89. 89, Unicorn House. Unicorn House. Yeah, crowd the enemy. I want your business management. Yeah. I'm telling you, yeah, I'm trying, but you see, the point is that we need to improve. We don't improve.
Certainly.
That's the challenge now. We need to improve. We don't improve. So, there are two say, baby, age na I normal. It is about the Jabashisa copim June. But that cannot be the real situation.
No.
And you know maybe what to
we
say.
have to improve.
We need to do things right.
Yes.
Because if you study the trend that, my hospital, they be because my sister, Kolibu, I'm not to bench, and I'm the drip. Kolibu, it's this one. Me nose marks now. I'm say me no. Within 3, 4, 5 minutes, you know, my sister had a bed to be on.
It has nothing to do with government. And I can say an article.
It is it's your mind.
No fan chemistry and quiet topics.
No
but
problem.
I'm confused because
and if you have 1, 2, 3,
because I'm confused because I don't know how we are going to solve these matters. Because are you baby?
But relax. Now go at a point. Say be a ne. I didn't know you fan no back.
Look at you see politicians say Katie Hammond started something and trying to put an embargo on importation of certain things.
Yeah.
I remember the position of the NDC as of that time on this matter of yes, stop, sir.
No, it was right.
And then several commodities.
17 or so.
The minority were up in arms with the majority. There is that you can't do this. But the NDC introduced something better, and I always loved it. The broiler project that was introduced by the NDC under the watch of Hanabisu Doctor, then Deputy Minister Agric. MPP by and almost discontinuing. Importation, most mobile, almost Kasasa, and then already issue about cement. And then this current minister has raised an issue about fake cement. A year, what's his term? It's a cry, you want to
say, no crying, I am pill. Am I? I'm being very it's pathetic.
Me knew to me say I'm pen or yepe.
But you know that do you also know that what is becoming more dangerous is that any right-thinking person who wants to shape the narrative and put it on the positive lane, you are attacked and you lose whatever you have.
That's for social media can make a comment one. I mean, like I said, I wish the NDC well. Because who win an election? Hopefully, the next election.
No, that's too early.
Well, no, not a problem. Not a problem. And then
hopefully.
I say, you have a power in 2058.
It could be the next 10, the next 20, the next.
But I'm saying that, if say a principle, the things that we said was wrong about Nanado's administration, we won't come and be doing the same and worse. The things that we campaigned on, the hate, NP before, we will do better. When you come, you cannot do worse than NPP.
Okay, so your friends here, you try one, but my is kind of pay some break, you know. So we are rolling. It's going to be my lucky winner this morning. I'm counting down 3 and 2. And finally, 1. Wow, okay, so number no. And that's no. 0243 130 ****. Well, very soon we are going to put you on, and then we're going to have a conversation. Yeah, Frost is here quickly. What to me? I'm at 8 minutes. But like to say, good morning to Tony Good. Tony Good. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. You know, but we are crossing over to Mula, but Mama will be kind of pay Fakoye shopping. Now, and as a faculty cement, you got to control foundation. So, who is on the line? Hello. Macho Biska, Mammy Chen is carrying us and because they okay be one from him. They okay be one from him. So, who is going to be my winner? Why Crado? Oche, Mama Sikano pe Oche. Okay, so whilst we just do these 2 minutes, we're going to try what this year. The bottom line is that, and yet the approach you want us to understand. The approach, you know, they say, "Man, we say corny until I'm happy say, one area that has been left open now, some of the public and civil servants.
Yeah.
In this whole matter of ECG, people with entrusted positions. So I think
rather than focusing on the issue, the just because we want to paint Akufo-Addo now as criminals. Yeah, focus on the technical people who have messed up.
Yes, it matter. It has
so
nothing to do
you hear
with
Mustafa
NDC.
Bande. Oh, remember, you hear Mustafa Bande, the Deputy General Secretary of the NDC. Arrest Napo Afenyo Market.
Oh, just push that aside.
But how can I push it aside? It goes down to the same things, right? Because we don't like
a good conversation when you talk about it. We are solving the problem.
So bring out the real one.
No, we are solving the problem. Do they calm down?
Let's call a spade a spade.
But how do you even arrest Napo?
But that's the point. That's the point. Because Napo said on the MPP administration, it's rather than focusing on the key issues that you can talk about the procurement and the breaches, whatever. I don't have any difficulty. And I expect the affected individuals
who have to be dealt with
would speak. Would speak. Because it may not be entirely the case when you read a one-sided story. Especially when Obimu were not given the right.
But even when you read the entire story, it has nothing to do with all the actors they are talking about.
I agree. But a politician picks the issue and say, arrest the former energy minister.
Forgive him.
Now, containers, no, because support.
Forgive him.
Containers.
Forgive him.
Processes are equal. Create a certain impression that
well, as I said, we now see Fiaman Kwatamaklo. Happy birthday, 2nd of April. Birthday, happy birthday, Fiaman Kwatamaklo. Baby, and Esther Ann or makeup department also a birthday, happy birthday. If you're man quite nice, is that or English, if you're man quite tamaklo, happy birthday and commercial. Still, you want to be for Bente and Afi, for Mesa and our education. Lot of your text messages about, and we thank you, sir. We're interested in the conversation that we are having. The proposal is that in the national conversation, there will be national conversation. In fact, my proposal has been said, here to about first 2 years now. You push government be on court to the best of height. Until after 2 years now, then we start analyzing a bino. Say about home and all. But okay, side of the world, it will be difficult.
But Nigeria, even Nigeria. No. Heated political, very calm. After election, very calm. Heated political activity is limited to about 6 months.
It's needed for government to have some
peace of mind,
to operate. And very important because so you're
transient. Many we are drinking. On 100-day
holiday.
But we are that way 100 days.
Within the 100 days, a lot of issues so bad.
Well,
that's why they be America. You tremble what you say. You open chapters because you see, this is Galam say. You were a communications minister. Say it will only take it will only take door to door government. That will be unable to fight illegal mining. When they come, in less than 5 days.
1 week. We'll be deal with Galamsey.
So
my good friend and brother.
There be all those.
What does it take to declare state of emergency?
No. Honestly, we should get to the next level. In our development.
And that's next level here, especially who's our problem. Say BB how BB a chiwaj BB a casafa who nas had no ihia more. And in America say and obey meaning so the topics by you do her BB action wama and no cry na me adom be kan yen so
Absolutely.
MPP NDC nyina so ye no aya adwen
nche wa banu
ye no aya adwen
moderating moderating
because who say wo kohoda
Yes. You know the reality. You know the reality.
Me say the entia yesu abakosem ene say ye hwe de ye huru dada na eno nkire yen say ene enu nti ye bi say amechina yakọ enu na say say we ne say ya we ne ene de na ye
suggest say I've always supported the theme now with the buy, you know. I say a God given.
Sure.
Resetting this country. Oh, hold on, Metro. Oh, there be Uchua and oh, your lawyer. Yeah, oh, the train, oh, lawyer. I'm you and also. Oh, the Tubasi. Say, lawyer, Mr. Yeah, you know, yeah, from so. Ama impuntu ni bibia aboy. Ene, ye who see yes, I'm from so. Ye pese ye sisa sa akwanya na nya na ye ntimi anya nyoma yi no ye pese de nsachrai kese dey e de bem
also coming events
de ebeye na e kire
coming events
wadaro ma meba o de mebo de ebeye ama ye hu se nsachrai aba no eye ne ye ni su a ye be da na di
thank you onunsi na me say e wa agumba
team no
agumba so
enti we be kan
and enjoy a deceptive team that's the point very deceptive
the resetting agenda
look
to the body
okay what me see the encore force is say John Oka research no, it was part of the things that
but you are speaking to realities because you've been in government before.
But they were not in government before they came to opposition.
Immediate past administration.
I want to when you government man say no when you government man.
You maybe amuye ya etosi. You maybe amuye etosi.
But they doing the same things now. But it's not missing research so called no or you deceptive. Purely what two are here what the Google and phone and you. Nothing. Look. Reset papa on your day. As another rank of Kufu Adobeno, right? O yin kofedi. E kan wa sam. Da more on yet. In Taba Benumu, a bayan fuffer. Is that what they are doing? Miss Wasam. Is that what they are doing? To the point that Wako, as far back as 2017, I was 1.5 years.
Senior, sir, 2017 assembly the
somebody get out.
Because
said you can hear no crocra. Dear Tina, it could be said it has nothing to do with politics.
National Communication Authority, Mabo agency meeting.
Yes.
We need the consent of the individual to mention his name. No, come on,
but my Musamu, when the okay.
What are you talking about?
Any 20 bit my probation, I may be your woman a cough. It's
oh,
no problem. In private sector. But this education, it's very important.
In private sector. Enra, me a banker. Information is and it happens in banks. My bank is
yeah.
Obia you 17 years our bank.
Yeah.
But why near brain crata say
Frio.
Yeah, advise you to
Yenchi Okanako and as a
advise to resign. No, restructuring. Yeah, advise you to resign.
Based on what?
Two for say.
Based on what?
Performance. It can come from so many. It can come from so many.
But that's not probation.
Meanwhile, I mean, yeah, Ebia, MD for you know, Ebia only nya some bribing tea because say me say esi be brain to best. Men can say politics any. Me say men can say politics ni mu. But some no ba ni ntimi nyemu twetwe mu ka say we ni adepotia ye dey dia and mesre say. They said you want to free politics.
Preach this to them.
But you take it slow. Oh, but you tell me step by step. I don't think I say you was in your Kobe and 9. Yes, omo mo ye probation na no mo wi no nipa be e bia 2020 80 in me ko na nyina no one person out of me now be anfa at the same material
aye wo hu
oh I don't say the one ka dey be beba
ene yen twetwum we see
because you know
not what they told the Ghanaian? Why they them? They said that the 5 cedi. It's what our reset.
That's reset in Chelsea Titinoma so. Stability of price is a key. And now let me tell you, and you know what to be 6 months, 1 year. Resetting.
And I reset no plan. Reset no plan. Reset no plan. Yen ni nyina da pro. Yen ni nyina da pro. Enti bitwa de reset. Na de wo pese reset ka hono wo
agro bossa ofianapa.
Na do ko wan see the find reset.
Mbese agro bossa ofianapa. Advert na ye
yeah.
Nyenda number na happen.
Yeah, that's
90 days.
Also waba reset Ghana. Na time Mahama Ofi abanum no. Na petrol 4 cedis to a liter. A liter 4 Ghana cedis. Dokon no 1 Ghana cedis. Milk no 2 Ghana cedis. What list the prices in
but speak to the reality.
Is Merba. I'm not talking reality. When they were doing those adverts no, they knew within themselves that on your possible that waba obotu on the prices were that 1 cedi, 2 cedi, 3 cedi. But that is what they told Ghanaians, who unfortunately not all of us have the complexity able to appreciate the at the old to Mbabako. That is the message that they put.
Reset does not mean reverse. Reverse interest. Reset interest. Reverse.
Adverti. Na yehwe
o de asempa naba.
Good.
Asempa naba. 24-hour economy.
No policy is still out here ready.
Reset now on
State of the nation.
Reset now on
okay,
it's 24-hour economy. Still out here ready. The hope no is not even ready in their affairs, but they don't get all your hopes. What two are you going to I have basis.
But their first,
I'm not saying it out of
but their first 3 years.
But you believe them. You believe them. You believe them.
Because we've given them power.
Oh, so you believe them.
We have to believe them.
Okay. We wish them well.
You have stated it over and over. Which one?
Big push. 10 billion. I know what about budget.
Okay, so
reset.
Preconceived story is what they told the people of Ghana, and it will be manifest. We are here. We'll see.
Wish them well.
I've said to you
and
that I wish
criticize them, but wish them well. Believe in the reset.
On one breath.
I believe in what reset.
Believe in the reset.
Reset in the person better cry. Senior, reset. Medical. Reset. Reverse.
Yo.
Reset.
Sisi, I mean, thank you. And I've given you an example of things that you said was not right.
It is good. Stability in terms of pricing.
So the things that they said about foreign travel, medical attention for public officers.
By the time they are exiting.
In fact, Mr. Mahama, then candidate, said that the reason OC UGMC was to ensure that public officers don't go out of Ghana.
Because adia wo wahwe no mfie nwotwe amana koduru Mpensenpensenmu bi na ye nyina ya jetum se enye wo pese e san dida edane na de kosi bi ede ma wo no
but no wa bet okay bia
reset na me cho say reset
say no dam no okay
o man na e tu mirika dodo no sa mirika no etizi say ye ne sa stop it. Yeah, and when you stop it, so we are over time. I want a as a sound and yes, and now what you say,
cows are trapped by their horns.
Wouldn't say, and
men are trapped by their words.
Reset ni bi no.
Hey, e wona 4 years.
What now has said why we see your word? We say for who they are say NDC abanchi say a wode abani nyina e be see ye.
Digitalization Dr. Bamio say people who eat digitalization and then hey, Haji the indifitri on the Sunday
Ade.
I'm say you the youth of Ghana should embrace digitalization.
Of course, but they have never run away from digitalization.
They have never run away from
the NDC has never. That's why they fought Dr. Baumia that he should not behave as if say, oh, the originator of digitalization. But did he say he was the originator of digitalization? Again, if you go to DVLA now, have you seen what they are embarking on? They are bringing Guru Boys back. No. They are regulating the front of Guru Boys. They are regulating, of course, the front. So you are regularizing Guru Boys. But say Obi ba mpacho. Anu kwa mama nka say yes.
Say the one regularizing Guru Boys.
Yes.
Do you know how we now have forest bureaus? Do you know now how we have forest bureaus? Then it was black market. That is it. But if you go to DVLA premise, maybe I don't know, be Jews, you cannot know. No, see, be registered as an agent, so that you be regulated by the DVLA. So they are regularizing Guru Boys. So what from them? We are resetting DVLA.
I will embrace it.
We are resetting DVLA.
Let me count down again.
Forward reset.
It's a good reset. It's a good reset.
Problem.
3, 2, 1. We are done. So the winner is 0242 330 star 0242 330 star. Patrol now so I'm going to come now for even choose Canada coin. So wrap up comments quickly. Yeah.
Yeah. Listen there, Mom re-emphasize statement they make it right from the very beginning. Number 3. The mama on cap and the pet. San the pebia now 1 week be a remind, especially yen journalists. Obabwa. I mean, I embrace the call wholeheartedly. Was on there. Any baby apart from Ghana. Muhun clip be over the weekend was a Takwa Headworks. Will process in soup.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Some may be able to afford bottled water.
Majority cannot.
A majority cannot. It is important. Yeah. I mean, even when we're in government, I endorsed the statement by George Ewusu that if we don't adopt a radical, militarized fight against the illegal miners, we should forget it.
Thank you. Hi, caller. Good morning. I'm supposed to say. Hello, good morning. I'm supposed to say. Oh, you know, wrap up.
Yeah, my name, and then men come and say, what be any? Now, the attendant said, yes, and you, but do baby. So be etusa etu anamon bia ekanya woma nso odinachi platform here wo dia na wam ya discussing nyina national issue mini opanyina stress ata eye na mama yemfa so die ni nyina nkogu nsentro force me die nsentro force mu ye bi pa ye nsentro adwuma na ye wo ha no nse amamu no ye hyeda nyemu nyemu nkurabata no ba ko ye self created they said the executive legislature and the judiciary wo hono ya so your fourth estate no no echi ekwe budget dey na twama for in central for adwuma pa na me dey mesre ye ni ayewo aban mu no na ye nso da bia ye nka aka ye ho se Ghana edinkan Ghana yiye no because mini opinion Japan mesa say NDC amamu ekoyi a eka no nti ono dey or she yen well.
Okay, so good morning. At say
oh, why not?
Yes, sir. They are from say.
I am Brother Ahmed.
Ahmed a farmer. So we say a farmer.
But I am home.
Tiene no. Odi ba dey.
Oh, me tonta dey ama me manopi.
Oh, great. Ahmed odi tonta dey ama o mano. Yeah, that's CP. Continue to be part of the Sika. What you say?
Me try 30.
Hey, 30.
Aye.
Amen. Why you take care. Have a great day. Why? Honorable the Ghana agenda is still on. Have a positive day. Bye bye.